Okay, can someone explain this to me? Why does everyone, literally everyone, think we're a couple? The cashier just now? Did you see her smile when she handed me the receipt? Like she was in on some secret we're apparently keeping. And then she said, "You two have a nice evening." Not "have a nice evening" to me, not "have a nice evening" to you, but "you two." As if we came here holding hands or something. Which we didn't. For the record. This isn't the first time either. Last week, it was your neighbor, remember? She waved, said, "It's so sweet to see young love these days." I nearly dropped my bag of groceries on her porch out of pure shock. Meanwhile, you just smiled. Didn't deny it. Didn't correct her. Just let me suffer. And don't even get me started on the barista incident. The one who decided to write both our names on the same cup. Like we're some latte sharing, Instagram aesthetic, heart doodling cliche. You laughed for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. While I stood there trying to figure out how to drink coffee and not blush myself into oblivion. So, why? Why does this keep happening? Do we give off some sort of vibe? Is there a secret, fake couple aura I don't know about? Because if there is, apparently we've got it in spades. And before you say anything, no, I don't secretly love it. Don't give me that look. I know what you're thinking. You think I secretly find it flattering? Like part of me enjoys people assuming I'm with you. Okay, maybe a very small part. Like microscopic. Like so small you'd need a telescope to see it. But that's not the point. The point is, it's wrong. We're not a couple. We don't do couple things. We don't finish each other's sentences. We don't hold hands in the cereal aisle. We don't, gaze into each other's eyes when we think no one's looking. Do we? Number. No, of course we don't. That would be ridiculous. So then, why does it keep happening? Because people are nosy? Because they want a good story? Because the universe has some twisted sense of humor? Honestly, I'm starting to think we should wear matching t-shirts. Yours would say, "Not my girlfriend." Mine would say, "Not his girlfriend." That'll clear it right up. Problem solved. Except, knowing our luck, someone would just look at us and say, "Oh my god, that's adorable. You even have couple shirts." Ugh, hopeless. You realize what you did back there, right? The way you just stood there, all calm and polite, while that lady at the counter said, "Your girlfriend has great taste." And you didn't even correct her. Not a word. You just let it slide. Do you know what that does to me? It makes me look like I'm in on it. Like I'm secretly smiling and thinking, "Yep, that's me. That's my boyfriend." Which, for the record, I did not. Not even a little. Okay, maybe a little, but only because your face was priceless. You went all wide-eyed, like you got caught cheating on a test. Admit it, you panicked. See, normally I just brush it off. Laugh, deny it, move on. But this time, I don't know. Something about how you didn't deny it either kinda makes me want to push your buttons. So, let's play along. Just for tonight. Hi, boyfriend. Go on, say it back. You're supposed to. That's how the game works. Come on. What's the worst that could happen? It's not like the stars are gonna judge you, or that tree, or me. Okay, maybe me, but only a little. See? That wasn't so hard. You actually sound convincing. Almost too convincing. Like you've been practicing behind my back. Should I be jealous of your imaginary girlfriends? Don't look at me like that. I'm joking. Mostly. Anyway, since we're dating now, I get certain privileges. Like this blanket. My half automatically bigger. My snacks automatically safer. And if I get cold, you're legally required to share your jacket. That's how relationships work. I don't make the rules. Also, don't forget the look. You know, the one, the soft one couples give each other when they think no one's watching. Yeah, that one. Try it. I dare you. Wow, that was actually kinda good. Suspiciously good. Like you've had practice at this too. Alright, fine. Maybe I'll give you a passing grade. But don't get cocky. This is still my game. You're just tagging along. Still, I have to admit, it's sort of fun. Dangerous fun. Like leaning too far over the edge just to see how far down it goes. So here's the deal. You don't ruin it, and I won't either. For now, we're us. At least until the stars get bored of watching. But tomorrow, back to normal. Obviously. Unless you mess up and slip. Which, honestly, I wouldn't mind. So, that just happened. The waiter, remember? He literally set down one menu. Just one. And then he smiled like he knew a secret and said, "For the two of you, sharing's always sweeter." I could have died on the spot. And you, don't think I didn't see it. You didn't correct him. Not even a twitch. You just sat there, all casual, like this is totally normal. You're getting way too comfortable in this role. Too convincing. Like, dangerously convincing. And I hate to say this, but part of me almost believed it too. Almost. Stop looking at me like that. Like you're actually enjoying this. Like it's not a joke anymore. It's supposed to be a joke. Our little game. Remember? But then you leaned in when you passed me the water. And for a second, I swear I forgot we were pretending. That's not fair. You can't just blur the lines like that. Not when I'm trying so hard to keep them clear. Look, I know how this sounds. I'm not saying you're good at acting. I'm saying you're too good. Like, maybe you're not even acting at all. And then what am I supposed to do? Pretend I don't notice. Pretend my heart doesn't skip when you smile, that stupid smile. Because it does. And I hate that it does. Don't laugh. I can see it. You're biting your lip like you're about to. Stop. Okay, fine. Laugh. Whatever. But just know you're the one making this dangerous, not me. Because when the waiter walked away, you didn't even try to fix it. You could have said, "Oh, we're not together." Easy. One sentence. But you didn't. You just let it sit there, like you wanted it to be true. And me? I sat here, holding my breath, trying to convince myself it didn't matter. But it does. It mattered enough for me to notice. Enough for me to feel weird. And I don't like feeling weird. I like being in control. I like knowing when I'm teasing you and when I'm just pretending. This isn't pretending anymore, is it? Forget I said that. It's nothing. Just me, overthinking, like always. Anyway, since you're apparently auditioning for Best Fake Boyfriend Performance of the Year, I should probably step up my game too. Otherwise, people are gonna start thinking you're the one carrying this whole act. And we can't have that. So, next time, I'm ordering dessert for both of us. Out loud, with the words, "We'll share," just to watch you squirm. What? Two can play at this. Don't underestimate me. But seriously, don't look at me like that again. Not that soft, almost real way. It messes with me, and I'm not ready to deal with what that means. So stop, please. Unless you don't want to. You know, it's kind of funny. All this pretending, all these little games. Sure, waiter, we'll share dessert. Of course, we're together. Like we're in some kind of improv show no one told me I signed up for. But here's the thing. Somewhere between laughing about it and rolling my eyes at you, I caught myself thinking, what if? Don't give me that look. I didn't say anything yet. You're already smirking like you know where this is going. And you don't. Not exactly. I was just thinking, if I had a boyfriend, he'd probably be a lot like you. There. I said it. Now wipe that smug face off before I throw my straw at you. No, really. Listen. If I had a boyfriend, he'd be the kind of person who drags me out when I'd rather hide at home, but somehow makes it worth it. He'd know when to push and when to back off, even if he pretends he doesn't think about it. He'd make me laugh at the dumbest things, like actual stomach hurting, can't breathe kind of laugh. And he'd never let me forget that he notices things, like the way I wrinkle my nose when I'm trying not to smile, or how I always pick the broken French fry first. Stuff I don't even notice about myself. And yeah, he'd probably argue with me a lot over tiny, pointless things like who gets the last cookie, or whether pineapple belongs on pizza. But the arguments would never really matter, because the second he looks at me like, okay, never mind, not finishing that sentence. Stop. I can see you waiting for it. Nope. Not giving you the satisfaction. Anyway, that's what I mean. If I had a boyfriend, he'd probably be the kind of person who makes everything feel a little less heavy, a little less complicated. Like somehow just being around him makes the world quieter. And before you ask, no, I'm not talking about you. Obviously not. Don't look so proud of yourself. This is purely hypothetical. A mental exercise. An illustrative scenario. Except, okay, maybe you fit the description a little too well. Maybe that's why I had to turn it into a what-if game in the first place. Because saying it directly would be, I don't know, too much. So, let's just leave it at that. A hypothetical. A harmless if. But if I had a boyfriend, he'd probably be a lot like you. And if you tell anyone I said that, I will deny it until the end of time. You know, you're really starting to make this complicated. I mean, we've had our fun, right? Joking, pretending, playing the little couple act for strangers. It was supposed to be harmless. Just a laugh. A story to tell later. But now, you keep looking at me like that. Like you're not pretending anymore. And well, it's messing with my head. Don't smile. I'm serious. Every time someone assumes we're together, you don't even rush to correct them. You just let it hang in the air. Like you want me to sit in that thought a little longer. Like you're daring me to. And the worst part, I don't hate it. Not even a little. Don't make me say this out loud. Don't make me admit it. But you're making it really hard to keep saying we're not a couple. Because look at us. We already do all the things couples do. We argue over food. We save each other seats. We finish each other's sentences even when we pretend not to. You know exactly how I take my coffee, and I know the face you make when you're about to tease me, but trying to look innocent first. That's not normal. Not just friends. That's something else. And every time I start to laugh it off, my voice comes out wrong. Like there's this little crack hiding in it, betraying me. Betraying that I don't actually want to laugh. That I want to pause and stay in whatever that moment was for a little longer. You catch it, don't you? You always do. Your eyes soften just barely, and suddenly I feel like you've seen too much. And then I panic. I have to shove it back behind another joke, another sarcastic comment, another dramatic eye roll. Because if I don't, it'll spill out. The truth. The thing I keep pretending isn't hanging between us. So, don't push me like that. Don't sit there acting like you know exactly what I'm not saying. Don't make me admit it before I'm ready. You're still looking at me. Of course you are. You always do this. And it's infuriating and unfair. And God, it's terrifying how much I like it. So yeah, maybe I can't keep pretending. Maybe I'm terrible at hiding it. But if you make me say it out loud, if you make me actually admit it, there's no going back. And I don't know if I'm brave enough for that. We're not a couple. Let's just get that out there right now. Everyone keeps saying it. Everyone keeps assuming it. And it's wrong. Completely, absolutely, no questions asked, wrong. You and me. We're not that. We've never been that. We'll never be that. So when the barista smirked and wrote both our names on one cup, wrong. When your neighbor waved at us and whispered, adorable, under her breath, wrong. When your cousin texted me last week with a wink emoji and, so, how's he treating you? So wrong. And you never help. You just stand there, letting people believe it, not even bothering to clear it up. Like you secretly enjoy watching me flail. Which, honestly, rude. Because then it's me stammering, me trying to explain, me pretending like my cheeks aren't on fire. So no, let's be very clear. We're not a couple. Everyone's wrong about us. You're really quiet. Why are you quiet? Usually by now you'd make some smart remark or grin in that way that makes me want to throw a pillow at your face. But now, nothing. And the way you're looking at me right now, don't do that. Don't make your eyes all soft like that. Don't tilt your head like you're trying to read between the lines. I swore I wouldn't write. Because if you keep looking at me like that, I'm gonna forget what I just said. I'm going to forget every denial, every correction, every time I swore up and down that people were wrong. I'm going to forget myself. And you're not even saying a word. Just sitting there, letting me unravel. It's cruel. It's unfair. It's terrifying how much I don't want you to stop. So fine. Here it is. The part I wasn't supposed to say out loud. The part I promised myself I'd never admit. We're not a couple. Everyone's wrong about it. But if you wanted to be, if you looked at me the way you are right now and told me that all those people weren't wrong, I don't think I could argue anymore. So no, we're not a couple unless you want to be.